Hello everybody. Okay, fine. Hey guys, this is my hello, and this is Let's Play Braid, episode 3. In the last episode, well, we did not finish World 3, but we will. Now here's the thing I want to discuss. I talked about the soundtrack, the music in, well, not here, but in like levels like this, for example. Like I mentioned a song called Long Past Gone. The thing is, there are kind of two versions of this song that are different but are featured in this world. They're both by the same composer, Jami Sieber. I think the one that's featured in this world is not Long Past Gone, as I had said, but more like there's a different version called Tell It by Heart. Now, the difference between Long Past Yes, so the difference between Long Past Gone and Tell It by Heart is that Long Past Gone, while both songs, have the, doom 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 doom. Long Past Gone is kind of more jazzy since it features a piano and like some like saxophone things, or I think like the one that goes like and stuff like that. It's like jazzy, but the one that you've heard in the last episode had a, like, it's a sad moving cello solo like this. That is Tell It by Heart. I personally like Tell It by Heart more, but here we are in the next level, which is Layer. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. So as you can see, there's a key down there. Okay, now we died, but not anymore. Now we died. What? So yes, we don't hear any music, huh? Oh, hello. Whoa, check it out. It's the first boss. And as you can see, the boss has 5 units of health. There. Let's see. Now, the thing about this boss is, now I think that the song that plays here is called The Darkening Ground, I think. Maybe. It's like not so audible, but you can see how the boss is time immune. Like, it's the Goomba King from Super Mario 64 3D. Yeah, not 3D, but DS. But yes, as you can see, the boss is time immune, which means that even if you rewind time, nothing about it will change. Which means that, it's convenient because these two chandeliers are the only ways are the only means to, damage him. But there's only 2 of them, while there are 5 units of health. So, you need to rewind time in order to restore the chandeliers. But I was smart. So, 2 chandeliers, 5 units of health. This obviously make use of, the time immunity of the boss. Yes, this song is called The Darkening Ground. You can barely hear it. It's like all dark and ominous and dun dun. But it's pretty easy, as I said, as I got killed by a Goomba. But yes, you're dead. You're dead, 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 dead. You're dead, dun 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 dun. Anyway, headbanging Tim. Oh, come on, are you serious? So let's grab this key that was time immune, and let's go through this time immune door. Now there's no puzzle piece here, but we only killed the boss because we need to go through to the final part of World 3, a Darkening. Now, this is also where a Darkening Ground plays. And this is actually a level that caused me a lot of pain and suffering because I was so confused about what to do, I think. Let's see. So if I... Yeah. So, I think what you have to do is... Because the thing is, you see the puzzle piece on my right? I thought that this puzzle was concerned with getting the puzzle piece on the right, but I was wrong. It's actually, more concerned about the puzzle piece, by the ladder. Now wait here for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Now go here. And let's go the opposite way, shall we? Oh shit. Let's try this again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this puzzle revolves around the green platform. Okay, there we go. Make sure you walk flawlessly to the switch. because you need to walk flawlessly in order to get this puzzle piece. And it has nothing to do with the puzzle piece on my right. Okay, now, there we go. No, okay, we made it. Yes, that's how you get this puzzle piece. Pretty dandy, right? Make use of waiting for 5 seconds and speed rewinding. Because when you rewind, like when you press shift, you can adjust the speed by pressing up or down. Like this is no. I don't think there's much use for fast forwarding, but it's all. I mean, since this game is about rewinding and all. Now, how the hell do we get past here? I mean, by the time we started, the level is already going down. But in order to get past the door, we need to have spent time, and by then this has already gone down. Well, this level introduces a new mechanic that is pretty useful and appears quite a lot later on in this game. But first, let's not die. Jeez, Timothy Bishop. What are you doing? Give the cheese to the mouse, Tim. Now, look at that green platform over there. Look at how it's all shiny and shit. Well, you know what? Let's just rewind. There we go. Since it's time immune and all. Now, let's stand here. Oh, look at how Tim was like, readjusting his watch. That's kind of a sign, but wow, they're shooting bunnies out. That's insane. Now, rewind time. The weird thing about this platform is it is not only time immune, but it also makes us time immune. Like it's granting time immunity to us. So whenever it's like shining like that, it will grant you time immunity, which is good because you can rewind to the beginning of time in this level, even though you're in the same place. Did you get that? You can rewind time to t equals 0, but you will stay in the same place as you were when you started rewinding time. That's cool. Now let's, well, get to this flawlessly. Flawlessly. Because you need to... Because in order to get to the puzzle piece in time, you need to make sure you don't die on the way. Because if you do, then that'll suck. However, you can rewind time because, that one door is not affected by time immunity. It is only affected by timing. Grab it. Yes, we got it. I am champion. I am error. So that's how you get past this level. It's not that bad as, you would think. I mean, it's like one that stumped me, but it's okay. And, ooh, this is a cool place. Like, look at the trees, like a tree house village, like where you can find elves and gnomes. For some reason, this also reminds you of the music video to Radiohead's There. Like, where Tom York looks at, some animals living in a village before he puts on a yellow coat jacket that turns him into a tree. Wow, that was very strange. Oh, the princess? Princess who? She must be in another castle. Okay, dimwit. Okay, so that's... Oh, and with that, 2 worlds are open for us. Now, it's time for us to solve this puzzle. I think I might do this either fast forward or I might just cut to me having already solved it. Because, I mean, okay, this should obviously be oriented this way. Because, it's a bottle of... It's a wine... It's a cup of wine. Duh. So, you have to... Obviously, that has to make sense. Like that. Now... also, separate these 2 pieces. They don't need to be separated anymore. How does it go? So... Yeah. I might meet you on the other side. Okay, so there we go. We solved this puzzle. So, is that Tim? Raising some sort of wine glass. Isn't like what he's been doing for fun? What does it tell about Tim? I don't know, but this puzzle is actually a depiction of making a mistake. See, this guy is like, what is it with this game and wine? But yes, he's like about to break the wine bottle since he dropped, since he is about to drop. See, this like there's an interpretation for all of this, but yes, let's go to World 4. Time and place. Obviously there's a new mechanic introduced here, which is visiting his parents' home for a holiday meal. Tim felt as though he had regressed to those long ago years when he lived under their roof, oppressed by their insistence on upholding strange values which, to him, were meaningless. Back then, bickering would erupt over drops of gravy spilled onto the tablecloth. Wow. I wonder how that affected him in the long run. Escaping. Tim walked in the cool air toward the university he had attended after moving out of his parents' home. So I guess he's become quite, a rebel against his parents in some way. As he distanced himself away from that troubling house, he felt the embarrassment of childhood fading into the past. It's like you're walking away and time is like just fading away. But now, he stepped into all the insecurities he felt at the university. All the panic of walking a social tightrope. Yes, I do feel this too, if you go to college, once you're at home, it feels weird and kind of oppressive, but at the same time you're safe. And you feel secure, but going out into the real world again, you're on your own again. Tim only felt relieved after the whole visit was over. Sitting back home in the present, steeped in contrast, he saw how he'd improved so much from those old days. This improvement, day by day, takes him ever closer to finding the princess. If she exists, she must! She will transform him and everyone. Well, why do you question if she exists? There was a princess, right? He felt on his trip that every place stirs up an emotion, and every emotion invokes a memory, a time and a location, time and place. So couldn't he find a princess now, tonight, just by wandering from place to place and noticing how he feels? A trail of feelings, of awe and inspiration, should lead him to that castle. In the future, her arms enclosing him, her scent fills him with excitement, creates a moment so strong he can remember it in the past. Immediately, Tim walked out his door, the next morning, toward wherever that new day held. He felt something like optimism. Now, if you could figure it out from what those books have told you, you might know what this level, this world might entail. And we've seen this in the trailer, but in case you don't know, here's the main mechanic of World 4, time and place. Notice how everything is frozen in time. If you walk forwards, time moves forward. But if you walk backwards, time moves backwards. Yes, so this whole level is revolved around. Let's not do that. This level is revolved around moving left or right to reverse time, backwards or forwards, respectively. And you also take advantage of time immunity. Time immunity appears in all levels later on. That is a very important concept, time immunity. However, this is very unique to this level. Here's Jumpman, which is also featured in the trailer. Hey, it is Jumpman. Or Lullaby, I guess. Rockabye Baby. Here's something I always wanted to do in a Let's Play that I may never do. And now I'd catch a grenade for ya. Throw my head on the blade for ya. You know what? Screw that. What am I even thinking? I've been thinking about I once thought about doing a Let's Play of Banjo-Tooie. Except I don't know how realistic it is these days. And you know how the game features grenade eggs? So I once thought about doing some sort of song so I can, singing Bruno Mars's Grenade, which I don't find that great, but it's alright. I guess one lyric that I like was tell the devil I'd said hi when you go back to where you're from. I don't know. It sounded better back in my head. It sounded better in my head for sure when I imagined it. Now let's now you may be tempted to you may be tempted to unlock the door on the right. However, let's not do that for now, because we want to pick up this puzzle piece on the way here. So let's go through the Jumpman level. Where's my Mega Hammer? Okay, so you can't go up. And you can't go up here. So what do you do? Well, oh, shit. Yes, you shit. Duh. You use this Goomba that falls on the left to go up. And notice that each time you bounce on a stationary Goomba, you can bounce higher and higher and higher and higher. Is that all of the puzzle pieces? Whoa. Oh yeah, duh. That is unmoving. Now you may notice that even though time moves with how you move, each position, like, it's not randomized. Like, all of the positions and how everything is in place is kind of already set. You may not know what the hell I've been talking about, but trust me, like, you think that you can like just move, you can just keep on talking to yourself so that you can make time be as you may, but they're kind of very correlated with each other. They're still related to each other, so you need to work around that. Like, for example, you cannot change the phase easily, so you need to get past here, but you can't. So what do? Now, you cannot change the phase easily, but you can still change the phase. See? Like that. That's what you can do. Now here. Now you may notice that you need the Goomba to get the key so you can go unlock the door. So what should we do? Revive the Goomba by walking backwards. Where's it with the music and the lullabies? And now the Goomba's alive again, and, well, not anymore, but now he's alive again. Now I'll walk forwards, and he'll touch and grab the, time immune key. Now let's go back a little bit, and let's see. You're dead. So, die, son. And now, you have the key in our hand, but we need to go back all the way. We need to get back to where we're. No! Well, that's okay. I can kill the Goomba later. But let's, do this whole thing again. Kind of tedious, but, it works out. Oh shit, I need to bounce on him too. As you can see, placement and timing are pretty important in this game. So, yes, and you may notice that whenever you go up or down, time doesn't move, since, time only moves when you go left or right. So now that we have, hello, goodbye. You say yes! Why do I keep on saying that? I think this may be the last level I'll try before I end this episode off, because I don't want my episode to be super long. Now you may notice that this is like the hunt level from World 2, except like how the music Lullaby set is at a higher key. So you need to work around bouncing on these Goombas in order to get to places. Also notice how the door that keeps track of your Goomba kills is time immune. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can, I mean, it means that it'll be open it'll be open after you open it and rewind time. It does not mean that, it does not mean you can keep your Goomba kills. I'm not making it sense, aren't I? I mean, granted, this is a confusing game, and I was not supposed to do that shit. What was I? There we go, that's what I was supposed to do. Now, you need to work around killing this Goomba by going as left as you can, but you cannot let the Goomba that's about to go up from death go back standing on its feet again, because no! Shit. Otherwise it'll be alive again, see? So you need to, as I said, each position, along the horizontal plane has its own assigned time. So, yes. So you cannot take for granted, the whole walking back and forth, for the flow of time and all. So this is very frustrating, as you can see. The puzzles can be very weird, but it's all cool, I think. See, that doesn't work. So you need to. Okay, now this is your chance. Kill the Goomba. Kill him, and join the dark side. Do it. There we go. So those two are dead. Now I need to take care of the one at the left, because which is easy because this guy is walking towards us. So yes, the rest are now for this one. This is what I would recommend doing. Bounce. Okay, that's not what you're supposed to do. You shouldn't have done that, Tim. Okay. No, 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 no! No. You need to bounce on the stationary Goomba by going left so you can get enough height without killing him. So face left when you bounce at him twice, and then face right when you want to go bounce, so you can kill him on the way up without killing him too. So shit cakes. No. This takes a lot of practice and timing for sure. So, Goomba. So many Goombas. You killed him. You killed him, you bastard. Oh my god, he killed Lenny. You bastards. Which is kind of weird because I don't really watch South Park. Oh, I was bouncing twice. Because I bounced you twice. Okay. This episode's gonna be long, isn't it? Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Well, that was maybe. Oh, I could have made it. Actually, let's try that out. Or not. There we go. He's dead. Now you. Actually, it doesn't matter because, as I said before, this is time immune. So, regardless of the fact that there's still one Goomba alive, the fact that the door opened, we can manipulate time and it'll say open so you can get this puzzle piece. So, let's enter the next door so we can access the next level. Which is a pretty cool level, Moment by Degrees. Well, actually, it's not a cool level. What was I thinking? It's the one that that was featured in the trailer, and it's kind of painful. So, let's leave it for the next episode, shall we? So, in the next episode, we will continue on with Time and Place. See ya.